Good morning, you absolute legends. This legend here stayed at our place last night.
It's got a very comfy bed.
It's a very comfy bed, isn't it? I love that bed. I often sleep in that bed.
It actually smelled like you last night. I was actually laid there in the pillow. I was like, the pillow smells nice.
Well, it's good that I actually smell nice. I'm happy to know that I smell nice. But last night we did some video work. So Stephen's doing, so as you guys know, should we announce this now? Have I even announced it? I'm doing the 3 Peaks, or the Peaks Challenge for the Bicycle Network in March next year, which is 26 weeks away. It goes over Hotham, 3 of our basically biggest mountains in Victoria.
They're the 3 biggest in the world, aren't they?
Oh, just about. So Mount Hotham, Falls Peak and Toowoomba. And I'm training hard for it. Steve's doing me a sort of a little training program, but he's also doing a training program for the Bicycle Network. So we made a video last night. I'll show you a snippet of that video.
And I am here today to introduce to you, on behalf of Bicycle Network, the Peaks Challenge Falls Creek training program that I've developed.
If you want to go check out Steve's YouTube channel, I think he's got, what, 30 subscribers?
Yeah.
So after today, hopefully he has at least 35. I'll link his...
10 subscribers per video.
I'll put his YouTube channel and the link in the description down below. You guys know the drill anyway. You'll find it down there. So Stephen and I went out and did the North Road ride this morning, early, 5:45, and he had a puncher straight away pretty much. So yeah, Peaks Challenge coming up. You've done it before?
I did it this year.
You did it this year? How'd you go?
It's a big day.
Big day? How many hours?
7 hours 45.
Did you?
With about, I reckon, less than 5 minutes stopping. My biggest ride before 3 Peaks was 6 Kinglake Peaks, which was like a 200k day for me, going out and back, and 6 of them. And I tried it once and I failed. Like, I got to 5 and started cramping.
Really?
And went, well, I guess I'm going home now.
So
And then I went back the next week and tried to do 6, because that was in the head. You got to set a goal. It's like, this week I want to go and do 2 reps of a hill, do it till you're cooked, come home, rest, let it soak in, go back next week, try and do 3.
I'm supposed to be on a 3 Peaks diet at the moment, and I've been 3 days and I've failed miserably for 2 of those days.
Wednesday night, 3 burgers. 3.
What else?
Thursday, 2 rolls and 3 donuts.
2 rolls and 3 donuts for lunch.
That's just for lunch.
I thought you were on a plant-based diet. What happened?
I failed at that too.
Disappointing.
It's actually called I am a fat bastard diet.
He's got the 3 things. 1, 2, and 3.
He's in trouble now.
Hannah just goes, I've got 3 Peaks. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
All right, you absolute legends. So, we need to talk about a couple of things. Let me just pause this. All right, so as you guys know, because of the vlog and the YouTube channel, I get sent a few things. Recently, I was sent a Drift HD camera. It's very similar to a GoPro camera. I haven't actually used it yet, but I've only just put it together. That's the battery unit, and obviously the mounting section there. So I will probably put this on the rear end of my bike. I've got a GoPro Hero 6 on the front when I use it. So I'll try this out. I'm not sure if you've used one of these and you've got one. Put in the comments below, let us know what you think of the quality. Now, what I do want to talk about is things that I have used and things that I love. And probably the 2 standout are these glasses, the Zungle. They're Bluetooth sunglasses. They look like normal sunnies, but I don't know if you can hear that, but they look like normal sunglasses, but they've got Bluetooth controls here. You've got some volume controls down the bottom there. So pretty cool sunnies. They actually look pretty good too. The only thing I would say about the Zungle sunglasses is the music. Once there's a bit of wind, so they advertise it as a product that you can use on the bike with your hat and you're just cruising down the street and going down to get the milk. But the thing is, as soon as you get a bit of wind or some noise, some traffic or something like that, you can't hear it and it's not loud enough. So, you know, there is a very niche place to use this product, but I like them because I can just walk down the street or take Jack for a walk and listen to some tunes through my sunglasses. So I reckon that's pretty cool. The other thing is I want to give a big shout out to these guys from BLS Bags. It is specifically for cycling. It's specifically made for cyclists. It's got a whole bunch of compartments and stuff where you can put your helmet, your shoes. So it's also got this top section here where it's got a number of compartments. So you can put a whole range of things here. Probably put your shoes in there, wherever you see fit. You've got a couple little bags so you can put your helmet and your shoes in there. And then probably my favourite part is this little side compartment here where you can put a few bits and pieces. I mean, where this bag would be really sick is if you were going to the velodrome and you wanted to carry some extra, sprockets and some tools for removing, bits and pieces, because there's a lot of mechanical stuff that goes on with track racing, or even a bit of mountain biking. You carry some bits and pieces in there. I was looking for this the other day and I've just found it. Anyway, so it is a really cool bag. So those and the sunglasses are probably my two favourites. You gonna say hello to all the Mavens? Yeah, pretty exciting. So you guys might have noticed that I'm now using the Garmin 810. I'm back to my Garmin head units. Main reason for that is that I'm wearing a Garmin Forerunner watch during the day, and it calculates all my steps and my sleep time and stuff like that. And so I've gone back to the Garmin head units so that it all syncs up with Garmin Express. So I'm just giving Garmin a go again. I do like the Wahoo element, the bolt, but the other problem I had with it was just fitting it on the bike. I've already got all the mounts for the Garmins, but I don't have multiple element bike mounts, so I've just gone back to Garmin. It's been a bloody long time since I've ridden along this this bike path. So I couldn't be bothered getting on the bike this afternoon. I just could not be bothered. I've strung 3 weeks together now. This is the 4th week, and I thought, you know what? I'll just have an easy weekend on the bike. I did 40 Ks yesterday on Zwift. And tonight I'm just going to roll around the city, just have a look around, cruise, not try to force myself to do Ks. Because I think what happens is when you start forcing yourself to do kilometres, it takes the fun out of it. So I'm going to do probably 20-30 K, roll home, nice and easy. Treat this week as a bit of a rest week, and then start again next week as a game on again. So I want to have a good summer racing this year, so I think it's really important to just take it easy in the early days. So one of Hannah's friends has just had a baby. So they're going to, Frankie's a boy or a girl? Yeah, little Frankie. So Jack's going to put in some groundwork. Aren't ya? Do you know what's crazy? Is that on my camera there's this thing where it tracks your face and it actually has your name come up, and it keeps coming up on his face as Mark.